Aries, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. We are having a look at your singles reading for January 2023. If you are single looking for new love, or if you've just made some initial connections with somebody, then this is the reading for you guys. So let's get right into it here. We have Mercury in retrograde up until January 18th, and that is in the sign of Capricorn. So right up until then, you're probably going to find yourself being a little bit more reflective or deep in thought, or kind of really making a plan to find love, or writing things down about what you want out of people, out of a relationship, what kind of person that you want to attract into your life. Try and avoid the things that you don't want. Okay, so that energy really does invite us to slow down and take a practical approach at things. Okay, but then we have a full moon in Cancer, thank you, on January 6th. Okay, so again, it kind of like in that Mercury retrograde energy where we are invited to slow down and take a step back a little bit. That full moon energy, you might be focused on your house, your home, or you might be just be getting a little bit more comfortable with yourself and preparing yourself to find love. Okay, however, we blow the crap out of everything, okay, when we get the Aquarian new moon, okay, and that occurs on the 21st of January. And of course, Aquarian energy is all about expanding your mind, okay, in a wonderful, wonderful way, pushing your emotional boundaries, taking a risk, taking a chance, and be open to new experiences. So let's see what we've got here for you. First out, we've got why. Okay, so again, it's kind of in that reflective energy, in that taking a step back energy that retrograde actually invites us to do in that Capricorn influence, right? Slow down, be practical. Okay, and when we ask the question why, we kind of go within, and that's where we do think about what we want out of love and relationships. What are we ready for? What are we desire? What are we fantasizing about? Okay, and so it's important that we do take that step back and go within, because we find our truth. Okay, it's a great time to think about what kind of boundaries that you would set with a new connection. Okay, what experiences have you had before? Okay, so great energy to do that, because it's important to be prepared. And when we're prepared, when that Aquarian energy comes in with that new moon, bam, we are ready to put ourselves out there. However, in true retrograde format, we do have unfinished symphony. Okay, so for retrograde, you probably don't want it, but you may have somebody that does try and contact you and come back in. Okay, and even if you don't want it, or if you ignore them, it doesn't mean they may not still try. And perfect example, I have an ex from going on 6 years now, and I've got the number blocked, or my phone actually blocks it. And but every month or so, dude's married. Okay, married now, and freaking guy every month seems to ring my phone. I don't see it come in. Okay, so I don't want it. I've blocked it, whatever, but I know who it is. And so yeah, so you might not want it, and you may have blocked them, but they may still try. Okay, now if you do have an open door, right, perhaps you do want them to come back. And if that's the case, the unfinished symphony shows that there's some unfinished business there. Okay, and whether it's actually a reconciliation that you want, or someone else wants, or maybe it's just closure that is necessary at this time, so that you can be free and so that you can move forward. All right, so whatever you've got to clean up, whatever you've got to find your closure with, okay, that is that reminder there to do that. All right, because something is shifting and something is changing in your world, and a card flew out of the deck. Let me just grab that. Thank you very much. So let's grab some more cards and see what we've got. Yeah, so wrap things up, find closure, go within, figure things out, write some affirmations, burn the past away, that kind of thing, because there's a new phase of love coming in here for you guys. Take that one, and we will take that one too. So let's see what more information that we've got. We have, it is safe for you to love. Yes, it is here, Aries. Okay, when we open our heart to love, we can allow the love to flow. We can allow the love in. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We also have new love coming in here for you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Some of you have already met somebody. You may or may not have already gone out on a date with them. Okay, or there's somebody there that is sparking your interest. Maybe someone, ooh, unfinished symphony. When we talk about people coming back, unfinished symphony could mean that there is a connection that you have made that never went anywhere. And it's just like you may have seen this person a whole bunch of times and maybe even talked to them, but they stirred something in you. Now, this person could have just crossed your path to, how should we say, to spark interest in love within you. You're not necessarily meant to be with that person, but they've kind of made you feel alive and vibrant again. Okay, but for some of you here, there might be someone whose path you cross again, who you lost that connection with and nothing ever happened, nothing ever got off the ground, but you still think about them. All right, chances are they still think about you too. Other people here, you have maybe gone out on a date with somebody and you're starting to feel the warm and fuzzies. Okay, so but others, you are calling in that new love there. We also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So some of you are really embarking on a new cycle, a new journey here to find the love that is meant for you, and we certainly do have love on the table for you. Okay, so you are attracting people who match your vibration. You are getting yourself prepared and open for love. And again, it's important when we're in that why energy, right? Why do you want love? What do you want out of love, right? What do you hope to experience or achieve? We've got card number 2 coming out. That is the Clover. That brings you new opportunities and a little bit of luck, some excitement, some buzz in the air. We've got the Cross coming in. Now, the Cross can have a couple of different meanings when it comes out in here. So let's just grab your last card there and see what that is. And the Rider. Wow. Okay. So this is actually really quite lovely. All right. So the Clover. Okay, the Clover brings opportunities, brings luck, brings something very wonderful into your world. It also brings a little bit of happiness and also, that kind of open energy. So a really great card there coming in for you. The Cross. The Cross can represent that there's something that you're still carrying with you. Okay, some pain, some burden, something challenging. Okay, something that, in this why energy and getting yourself prepared, something that you may need to address. Okay, right back to the unfinished symphony. For some of you, the thought of new love, while it's exciting, it may stir up some issues from your past experiences, right? It may stir up a little bit of fear. But the Cross can also represent your belief, your wonderful belief that you will find love. So believe that there is love out there for you. Believe that there's something new for you. Believe that there is opportunity for you and that there is a little bit of luck for you. I love that we do have the Clover coming out because we do have Unfinished Symphony, which is card 10. And the card 10 relates back to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune brings you good luck and good fortune, as does the Clover. Okay, but we also do have the Rider coming in here. Now this is very lovely. This is someone coming into your life. Okay, someone coming into your life once you are ready for it, once you're prepared for it. This is good news. This is, someone coming in to sweep you off your feet kind of thing. Okay, but this is new. All right, some new love there for the majority of you. This can also be you, okay, taking advantage of that Mercury retrograde energy. Okay, a lot of people are afraid of it. You can use this one to your advantage for sure. Okay, to you, could be you getting yourself ready, and then boom, you are moving forward and you're taking action and you're ready for that new moon in Aquarius to jumpstart something in your world. Now, I do have to say as well, okay, that again, there's been something here, okay, that has, this is a return for some of you. And again, it's considering we do have a little bit of luck. This can either be somebody who you've connected with and they're coming back in here. Okay, you've caused you all kinds of grief in that, right? But you're believing in it. You're like, why am I still thinking about this? Okay, but this can also represent someone coming back in, possibly to reconnect with you, but possibly just to get that closure that you are looking for, so that you are free and you can move forward. Okay, because what we're doing here with this cross, we're leaving any kind of doubt, doubt or difficult energy behind. Okay, and you're moving forward to the future, whether you are reconnecting with someone or whether it's brand new. Okay, or whether you are just boom, I am gung-ho and I'm out there and I'm feeling really good. Okay, so it's a very uplifting kind of energy that's there for you. But just keep in mind when the cross appears, okay, there could be something here that you are holding on to. All right, and part of your challenge in the month ahead will be to process some sort of blocks, resistance, grief, okay, something here that may be restricting you and blocking you, right? We've got the Clover there, we've got the Rider there, two wonderful cards, both bringing in luck and movement, okay? But then we've got this cross right in the middle there. So again, in that Y energy and that taking a step back, that is something, thank you, that is something to think about. Okay, you're not all going to be in the same circumstance, the same position. Okay, but for those of you who know, if you know, you know. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Thank you very much. We've got the Six of Earth, the Page of Earth, and the Hermit. And let's get one more. Thank you. Two more. Patience and the Ten of Fire. Okay, so the Six of Earth. The energy that you've put out comes back to you. Okay, this is a card of surprises, of things coming in. All the good, all of the wonderful energy that you've ever put out is returning to you multiplied. The Six of Earth is a wonderful card of balance and harmony in your world, and also energy, people, situations, and a little bit of luck flowing right back to you. But it can bring about a little bit of a surprise. So for some of you, there might be something here. You either surprise yourself, okay, or you may have something that comes in that's a little bit of a shock to the system, but it's all good in that Six of Earth energy. All right, we've got the Page of Earth and the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is where we go within, we heal. All right, so again, for some of you, you're carrying a cross, you're carrying a burden. Okay, so it's important for you to go within. Again, this Y energy here. Okay, and you might need to really kind of dig a little bit deep and be really honest with yourself. Okay, in that energy, it's not always the easiest thing. Okay, but when you do that, you gain knowledge, you gain some wisdom, and you gain some insight into yourself, and this allows you to move forward and to let go. All right, but the Hermit and the Page of Earth is also you going within and asking those big questions. What do I want? Why do I want this? Where do I see myself going? What kind of person do I want to attract into my life? What are my goals in love? Okay, and the Hermit is an incredibly important energy to do that, right? But you're getting answers. The Page of Earth, you're getting yourself in alignment here. All right, the Hermit with the Page of Earth can also represent Hermit is Virgo energy, so there may be a Virgo person or someone with strong Virgo placement in your world somewhere. Okay, and with the Page of Earth, someone could come back. Okay, again, this can be somebody who it might actually just be really lucky, someone you've manifested, because the Page of Earth is quite often one of manifestation, some really good news. Okay, so you could have this person coming back that you never had that connection with, and not that you didn't have the connection with, but the connection never got off the ground. Thank you. Okay, but you've believed in it, you've manifested it, you've sat there and you've thought about it, and you've allowed the energy, and it's just something you can't quite get off your mind. Okay, and they may just come in here again for you, because quite often it's a timing issue, right? We think of ourselves, we think of timing, right? It's like, but I'm ready. But how do you know the other person's ready, right? So there may have been some crap that they needed to deal with and that they needed to find closure on before they're ready for you. Okay, but this can represent a little bit of grief coming in. If there is somebody returning back into your life, remember Mercury retrograde, okay, famous for that. And we also have a full moon right in the middle of Mercury retrograde too. Okay, so so there could be someone coming back, but I have a feeling that unless you've manifested someone back into your life that you used to have a partnership with, I feel here that this is more they're sniffing around because they can feel you energetically moving on. Okay, and or this is something where there's maybe they just want to clear the air. Okay, but I do get the feeling here that because of past hurts, I think that you really are looking forward for the new, right? You're not necessarily, for the collective of you, there might be an odd few of you that do want someone back, but I think for the collective here, you're ready to move on, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to start your next phase of your journey. The past is the past, bygones are bygones, and even if someone wants you back in your life, you're like, no thank you. No, thank you. I'm ready for something completely different. All right. And certainly you are. Okay. We've got patience coming out here with the Ten of Fire. You're done. You're burning things away. You're burning the past away. You're letting things go. You're relieving yourself of any resistance, any stress, any grief, any burdens, anything that's holding on, anything that has been holding on, or anything that comes back. You're letting it all go with this 10 of fire. You're ready for a fresh start. You're ready for something new. Okay, the patience card, this is temperance card, Sagittarian energy. So you may actually have a Sagittarius coming in. And, you know, but the thing is with this one, this is where we do get healing. This is where we do, you know, take care of our own needs, where we do get ourselves in alignment. Okay, and we believe that there is love coming in. Okay, the patient card here can certainly represent that, you know, for some of you, there's a lot of great things happening for you, and one step at a time, one day at a time, and a little bit of patience, because when we practice patience, we are actually a little bit more open, right? We're not creating resistance. We're just releasing it right here. We're not creating any more resistance. We're going with the flow. We're trusting in our journey. We're trusting in our connection with spirit, with the universe, with whatever we're attracting and manifesting in. And we're taking things one day at a time. And that's quite often when some magic happens, because we're allowing it to happen. All right. But there is things coming back to you here. There is some wonderful things coming back. The energy you put out, the affirmations that you've put out, the intentions that you've set. Okay, so keep that belief, keep that faith alive. All right, because there is doors opening for you for a love. So Spirit's really just trying to make sure in all this earthy energy, by the way, okay, this Capricorny energy, this Virgo energy, okay, Spirit's really trying to make sure that you are grounded and that you are ready for it, okay? So let's see what else we've got here for you. New love, please, for Aries. Thank you very much. So let's see what we've got. Relationship patterns. So, right. So it takes strength to recognize the need for change. All right. So again, that go within. Where's resistance? Where are your blocks? You know, for some of you, you may actually feel as though you have been caught in some sort of pattern. The people that you attract in, or the kind of relationships that you end up having, or, you know, things keep coming back that you don't want. So again, in that Y energy, right, take that time in the early part of January to do that inner work, to take that step back and, you know, to recognize, you know, write down a few different relationships that you've had and where have you seen things go sideways. You know, what could you have done differently? What was going well? Okay. And, you know, sometimes we can see a pattern in that, especially in our own behavior. You can't control other people's behavior, but you can control yours. Okay. So there might just be something there for you to reflect upon. We have turn on your heart light. Yes, indeed, here, folks. Okay, open yourself up, get ready for love. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So just what we just said, right? Write down some past experiences. What made you feel good? What made you feel alive? Okay, what would you do better next time? Okay, but whatever it means for you, be open and turn on your heart light. Okay, because Spirit's really wanting you to be prepared. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. Okay, yes, it is. Those connections that don't pan out, the people that come sniffing back around, right? Because sometimes that can empower us and we can boldly say no and we take back our power. All right, but this is also a card to live each day. One day at a time, leave each day to its fullest, to be open and be, you know, and allow yourself to be open to love, to look for the potential that's out there, but without creating resistance and without resisting, or without closing that door to love, or being so closed-minded in exactly what you want that you miss potential for something better. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aries. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic January, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.